Maria on the weather.
And the weather's going to be perfect, actually, for everything that's going on today. It's a day of service, a day to honor Dr. King. We just have some patchy clouds outside. Otherwise, we still have this offshore flow and these winds coming out of the northeast. Not too gusty now. In fact, the no wind advisories are in effect, but it's enough of an offshore push that will provide us with mostly sunny skies and warmer temperatures later this afternoon. Right now, it's 56 degrees in Burbank. It's 58 in Santa Ana, 55 in San Bernardino. Big Bear, it's warmed up to above freezing, 36 degrees currently, 61 in Palm Springs. High temperatures will be anywhere around 80 degrees there in Palm Springs in the low desert, 67 near the Antelope Valley, up in the high desert areas. The mountains, 58 degrees with some breezes. Downtown LA, 68 is the average, so we're running still about 10 degrees above average, so we're calling for about 78. 81 for the valleys on the Inland Empire to around 69 to near 70 at the coast. I'll talk about a chance for rain for us coming up in my complete forecast, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'll send it back to you.
All right, sounds good, Maria. Thank you. A man arriving to his home last night was shot by two suspects in Van Nuys.
Gigi Graciette is live there with the latest details on this. Gigi.
And we just checked in with the LAPD. No new information to release yet on those two suspects. And police tell us they simply don't know why this man was targeted. Was it a robbery attempt or was he targeted for another reason? Take a look at the video. It happened at 11:50 last night on Sherman Way, just east of Woodman. A man pulling into the subterranean parking garage of his apartment building confronted by two suspects, possibly wearing masks or hoodies covering part of their face. There was some type of altercation. Words were exchanged, and that's when one of the suspects shot the 43-year-old victim in the leg. That man taken to the hospital as the suspects, well, they were gone by the time police and paramedics arrived. And again, there is no suspect description to go on. We're told there was some type of a language barrier last night, and detectives will be interviewing that victim again to get his side of the story. What happened in that parking garage? Reporting live this morning in Van Nuys, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.
All right, Gigi, thank you. I appreciate you being there. All right, we got to celebrate. We've got to talk with the Rams. Rams fans are now looking ahead to this Super Bowl.
Mavis at 42 online, and it's good. And the Los Angeles Rams go to the championship game.
The Rams, Harrison Mevis kicks a 42-yard field goal in overtime to beat the Chicago Bears 20-17 and sends the Rams into the NFC Championship game next week. How exciting is that? I can tell you, my house.
Oh, how was your house last night?
There were
How was
moments.
Mr. Roxy
there were
feeling
moments
this morning? So good?
No, he's ecstatic.
Yeah.
He told me that there was a moment that he got so emotional, he got choked up and he almost cried. So,
wait, when is the last time you showed emotion
like that? Maybe when my kids were born or something.
Right? Oh, well, you know what? It's not going to be an easy game. Odds makers put the Rams as a 2.5-point underdog against the Seahawks. But what do they know?
That's right. Mario live in Inglewood with fans who are confident that the Rams can beat the odds.
That's right. Needless to say, fans are waking up celebrating this morning. The Rams just one win away from another Super Bowl appearance. And you know who else is celebrating? Randy's Donuts here in Inglewood. They've been giving, or I should say selling, these celebratory donuts here, and they've just got one left, so they're almost gone. But fans are getting pumped after that sweet victory. Let's take you back to last night's game. It was slipping away. Chicago pulls off a shocker on the 4th down. Chicago's Caleb Williams sends a high pass into the end zone, a last-second touchdown with just seconds left, tying the game at 17 apiece and forcing overtime in the freezing cold. And in extra time, that's when the moment swings back to LA. The Rams get the turnover they need, move the ball into range, and win it with a field goal, a 20-17 overtime victory. And that sends the Rams to the NFC Championship game against Seattle on Sunday, their first since the 2021 Super Bowl season. Here's how fans are reacting this morning.
We'll see what happens. We're just excited. The biggest thing that's important to us about the Rams is just not being at work and watching the game, being with family.
I'm feeling good. I feel really confident that they're going to win. Yeah.
So not betting on Seattle at all?
No. Why would I ever? No.
We're so excited. My whole family's excited. We can't wait.
And you're hoping for the Super Bowl?
We are. We're hoping for the Super Bowl.
Let's go Rams!
Now the Rams arriving back at home at LAX around 3:30 this morning. You can see it there, a quiet but confident return. Again, one win away from Super Bowl 60, the NFC Championship game this Sunday right here on Fox with the Super Bowl appearance on the line. Now back out here at Randy's Donuts, come and get those sweet treats while supplies last. And in about an hour, tickets at SoFi Stadium, the official watch party for Sunday's game, will go on sale. So one of many watch parties that we'll be seeing across Southern California. For now, that's the latest here in Inglewood. I'm Mario Ramirez. Back to you.
It's going to be huge.
Huge, that's for sure. Thank you, Mario. On the AFC side, it will be the New England Patriots against Denver Bronco team. And of course, it'll be the Rams and Seahawks in the NFC battling for a spot in Super Bowl 60. Both games Sunday. Rams play at 3:30 right here on Fox 11.
Okay, we have some headlines to get to now. The president is preparing to travel this week to the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. The push for the U.S. to acquire Greenland is expected to be a very hot topic. UK Prime Minister says Donald Trump's threat to slap tariffs on allies over Greenland is completely wrong. Last week, Trump threatened to start imposing 10% tariffs on several countries until a deal is reached to purchase Greenland. Meantime, protesters gathered over the weekend to say the country is not for sale.
Just want to live in quiet and peace and with each other in this great country. We are the ones who know our country best. We know how to take care of it.
Last week, several NATO countries sent military personnel to Greenland for joint exercises. EU leaders are now set to meet this Thursday in Brussels to determine their next steps. One immediate option could be to launch retaliatory tariffs against U.S. goods. European countries could even threaten to boycott this summer's World Cup, which is being held in the U.S.
Over the weekend, thousands of anti-Iranian government protesters marched across downtown Los Angeles calling for regime change. An estimated 4,000 demonstrators waved flags, chanted at the rally in Grand Park, the crowd standing in solidarity against the Iranian government that's accused of killing thousands of protesters there. The deadly situation is personal for many of the protesters who have loved ones they can't reach.
When they go out and protest, they're fighting bullets. When they go out and protest, they don't know if they're going to go home at night.
They show the face of the dead only for 6 seconds to a family.
Everybody they see, they just assassinated.
Police say the demonstration was peaceful. There were no arrests. LA is home to the largest Iranian community outside of Iran.
Developing this morning overseas, at least 39 people have died in a train collision in southern Spain. Right now, you're looking at video of the aftermath. The crash happened around 8 p.m. their local time. Police say a high-speed train derailed, crossed over into another track, and slammed into an oncoming train. The rail operator says nearly 500 people were on board the two trains. The country's transport minister is now calling the incident as strange, saying the track was just refurbished last May. The crash marks one of Spain's worst railway accidents since 2013.
New tax changes could add extra money to some seniors on moderate and lower income. The new tax benefits for some seniors will begin this tax filing season. Many seniors 65 and older can claim new benefits, whether they take the standard deduction or itemize. Some seniors will qualify for a new bonus deduction of up to $6,000 for individuals and up to $12,000 for couples filing jointly. The deduction is designed to help lower and middle income retirees, allowing tens of millions to keep more of their income. The deduction does phase out for seniors with a modified adjusted gross income of $75,000 for single filers and $150,000 for joint filers. The deduction expires after the 2028 tax year.
The White House has revealed details of a plan that could make buying a house more accessible. The Trump administration said that it will allow people to take money out of their 401ks to use for a down payment. The White House economic advisor says he is working with President Trump to find a way to allow the funds to move without hurting people's retirement plans. Under current IRS rules, some 401k plans allow for loans or emergency hardship withdrawals, but also often come with strict repayment terms or hefty penalties and taxes.
The Trump administration touting its effort to lower car prices. Part of the effort is the rollback of electric vehicle rules and the elimination of the EV tax credit and removing penalties on drivers not meeting fuel efficiency requirements. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says relaxing the rules will help bring prices down by giving automakers more flexibility to provide cars that have higher demand. The new vehicle sales increased 2.4% in 2025. That's about 16.2 million vehicles.
If an American wants to go out and buy an EV, they should go out and buy an EV. And if you want to buy a hybrid, go buy a hybrid. If you want to buy a gas-powered vehicle, go buy a gas-powered vehicle. But the government should not be forcing, requiring, mandating that the market go in a direction other than what the American consumer is demanding.
Democrats argue the new rules and auto tariffs will negatively affect consumers. Another factor to consider, the age of a vehicle on the road right now is 13 years old. The administration says that it is working to reduce regulations to make it more affordable to build a car, which will make it less expensive for the buyer.
All right, today the nation remembers the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
The lion and the lamb shall lie down together, and every man shall sit under his own vine and fig tree, and none shall be afraid.
Today recognizes Dr. King's work in the civil rights movement. He also won a Nobel Peace Prize, organized the Poor People's Campaign for Economic Justice, and opposed the war in Vietnam. He was assassinated in 1968 at only 39 years old.
As America celebrates the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., big events get underway this morning in the heart of South LA. LA's official MLK Day Parade starts at 10 a.m. It starts at Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and Western Avenue. The parade will end at Leimert Park Plaza. The Grand Marshal is Cedric the Entertainer, that is, and then immediately following the parade, the festivity will continue at Leimert Park from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. It's a whole day. There will be live music, food vendors, family activities.
Here's a look at cities also having MLK events. In Santa Clarita, a unity walk is getting underway right now at Central Park.
In Cerritos, an MLK Day ceremony starts at 10 at the Cerritos Center for the Performing Arts.
In Long Beach, the Queen Mary will commemorate MLK Day with a student speech writing contest and a screening of his I Have a Dream speech.
And finally, in Irvine, the Pretend City Children's Museum will celebrate the legacy of King with special activities and thoughtful discussions. So much to do. Oh my gosh, busy day.
That's right.
All right, 9:13 still to come. Amanda here with entertainment headlines, including how you could get an actor to perform a Super Bowl commercial right outside of your front door.
Wow. All right, but first we got to check on traffic.
And you know it's a holiday outside right now. Looking at the traffic conditions, taking a look at our wide traffic map. Not too many incidents on the board. And as we take a look at, let's see, one of our live traffic cameras, you will see how nice it is here. This is in Orange County on the West 22 freeway at Harbor. Both sides of the 22 freeway looking good right now. The drive times in and out of downtown LA also really good, showing the holiday light. Westbound 10 between the 5 to the 405 headed to Santa Monica. Only 15 minutes. On that North 110 between the 405 to the 10, just 12 minutes. On that West 60 between the 57 to the 5, just 21 minutes. Here's a look at some of the other traffic hotspots.
This broadcast is locally sponsored by DT LA Law Group, Auto Accident and Injury Attorneys. Have an injury? Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
welcome back to you. I'm meteorologist Maria Quaban. Good Day LA weather is sponsored by Tujunga Resort Casinos. And yes, thank you so much for streaming us right now live here on Good Day LA. I like it. It's a different kind of audience here now on streaming. Guess what? Today's going to be a great day. High pressure's in control. If you haven't been outside yet because you've been on your computer, we've got a lot of sunshine. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s and even low 80s in a lot of spots until we get to Wednesday. That's when things start to change. I'm actually watching this area of low pressure. This is a weak storm. However, that being said, it's going to move in, bring us some clouds, and there is a 10% chance for some light showers moving in. You can kind of see how the radar is picking up some of that light shower activity. So Thursday, Friday, even a part of Saturday, we are looking at a 10% chance for that light precipitation. You can see that here on that computer model. So again, that means 90% chance, no precipitation. But just keep that in mind as you plan ahead for the rest of this week. In the meantime, today, 78 degrees for downtown LA, 81 in Indio. Here's your day planner for TO. Thousand Oaks out in Ventura County, upper 70s with mostly sunny skies. Anaheim getting into the upper 70s as well, nearing 80 this afternoon. And then as we look at Big Bear, up into the mountains, mostly sunny with that high in the mid 50s. There's my weather for now. Back to you.
Thank you, Maria. Okay, ladies, let's jump into entertainment.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Sponsored by. Sponsored
You know,
by.
I never learned to dive.
What?
When I was in swim school.
So
Never
you
learned
just
how to
cannonball
dive.
your way through life?
Yeah.
I don't really dive. I jump. Do you dive?
I mean, I can.
But do you?
I don't even cannonball. I just step in.
You just do the stairs.
Yeah.
I tiptoe.
Entertainment sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. When it comes to the Super Bowl, it's time to embrace the Boulevard of Broken Dreams and embrace being an American idiot, because next month we're going to have the time of our life.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
The Bay Area's own Green Day will kick off Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara on February 8th. The East Bay punk band will perform during the opening ceremony at Levi's Stadium, celebrating the game's history as past Super Bowl MVPs take the field. Frontman Billy Joe Armstrong says they are honored to join the celebration. Okay, so what's your prediction? Rams and
Rams.
Patriots?
Sure. It'll be
Do
exciting.
you think it'll be Rams and Patriots?
Yeah.
It'll be very exciting.
LA versus New England, coast versus coast.
I like that.
All right. But they're, you know, if it
And
is
the rivalry continues.
That's right. If the rivalry continues. But
Yeah.
if it is the Patriots, they're going to be playing on the West Coast, baby.
Yeah.
We've got that coastal advantage right there. So besides tasting all the good food served during Super Bowl Sunday at home or at a bar, you could also potentially taste the rainbow with actor Elijah Wood.
If you go and go puff, you can see how Skittles is delivering their big game commercial starring Elijah Wood to someone's house.
They'll really deliver it to my house?
They'll perform it on your lawn.
What if I'm not home?
Well, that's kind of on you, isn't it?
Who's Elijah Wood?
Who's Elijah Wood?
Who is Elijah Wood?
Who is Elijah Wood?
Less talk, more Skittles.
That's very funny.
Less talk, more Skittles. Well, Skittles wants to go big and go to your home to film an epic live commercial with Elijah Wood.
Wow.
It will feature a selected GoPuff customer during a live advertisement. GoPuff is a delivery service, in case you didn't know. And they are looking for a place to feature their ad for the Super Bowl. You can enter to win a live Skittle commercial performed at your front door by Elijah Wood during the Super Bowl on February 8th. Here's how you do it.
So strange.
Single-family homeowners. So sorry, if you rent an apartment, it's not going to work. Single-family homeowners with a front lawn that's large enough for a film crew, which depends how big's the film crew, you know? Let's just say you could fit 10 people on your lawn. You can enter this unique experience at delivertherainbow.com. Roxy, are you going to enter?
Sure. Why not?
I mean, you could have the Elijah Wood.
Yeah. My kids will be like, who's Elijah Wood?
Who's Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
No, we're kind of having an Elijah Wood-assance.
Yeah.
Because he was just in I Love LA.
Yeah. He'll always be a Lord of the Ring cast member, legacy cast member. I Love LA. Remember The Good Son?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
With him and Macaulay Culkin?
Yes. That was a good one.
That was a good one, that Good Son.
Wow, that was a scary one.
Ooh, that was rough, yeah. Remember the first time you lived on your own, away from your family?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I guess college, right?
Yeah,
So,
18,
yeah,
right? 18,
yeah.
all of us. It's a tough transition, especially believe it or not, for your parents. For kids who don't want to text or call every day, there is a solution for you. An app is going viral in China, and the buzz is reaching the U.S. It's called Are You Dead?
Oh.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple. You just click the big green button once a day to virtually check in with
and
your
say that
loved
you're not
one.
dead?
Yeah. Wow, this is so personal. And let them know you're still kicking it. Parental worries gone. You can share your status with an emergency contact. And if you haven't checked into the app for a few days, that person will get a notification to check up on your well-being, like maybe push notification. Positive reviews on the app say it helps bridge the gap between loneliness and connection.
You know what? I disagree.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because if you make it as easy to just click on a button saying I'm alive, you're not asking that person, hey, how's your day going?
New?
Hey, how's your mental health?
Right.
Like how's
Also, what if you don't click the button?
Right.
Like,
well, just so you know, though, the app is called Demumu here in the U.S. Not to be
Delulu?
Not Delulu and not Labubu. It's Demumu. You can get it now for $1.
Wow.
$1. Do you call your parents more, or do they call you more?
Both.
Yeah.
Usually
I'm pretty
because
sure
we're dealing with children.
Right.
True.
It's like pick up, drop off, pick up, where are we meeting? Like that.
If I never called my mother, I don't know if she'd ever call me.
Yeah, but she watches you. She knows
the thing.
you're alive.
She'll stalk me on social media and act like that's the connection. I'm like, no, you got to reach out. To that, she always says, I don't want to bother you.
You're busy, right?
I don't want to be a bother. I'm like, you're never a bother. You're my mother.
Right. You're not a bother. You're my mother. Oh, yes. Get her a button.
Put it on a T-shirt.
Put on a T-shirt.
Okay, coming up, as electricity bills rise, a new poll points to warning signs for Republicans ahead of the midterm elections. We're going to take a look at the numbers coming up next.
Don't forget, tonight it's going down between the Anaheim Ducks and the New York Rangers. The game is at 7 o'clock on Fox Plus and KCOP, where we will televise the Ducks game throughout the season. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Southern California Edison suing LA County, local water agencies, and SoCalGas, accusing them of missteps that made last year's Eaton fire worse. The fire killed 19 people and destroyed more than 9,400 homes. Edison says delayed evacuation warnings, limited water, and late gas shutoffs contributed to the damage. Pasadena officials reject the claims, pointing to the utilities equipment. Edison now faces nearly 1,000 lawsuits.
As electricity bills continue to rise, one climate activist is warning the Trump administration that its stance against cheap green energy could hurt the Republican Party in this year's midterm elections. Since returning to office, President Trump has rolled back a number of environmental regulations. That includes freezing major wind energy projects last month. From January to October 2025, the national average cost for electricity rose nearly 13%. It comes as worldwide wind and solar power prices are plummeting. Activist Bill McKibben says President Trump's resistance to renewable energy may cost the GOP seats in Congress.
Fox 11 excited to announce we will be co-hosting a gubernatorial debate to help get you ready, of course, for this year's consequential governor's race.
That's right. We are teaming up with our Bay Area sister station, KTVU, and the Black Action Alliance to host the race for California governor. It's set for Tuesday, February 3rd in San Francisco. We'll broadcast it live here on Fox 11 from 5:30 to 8, and we'll stream it on the Fox local app.
And Marla Tejas will serve as one of the 3 moderators alongside 2 KTVU colleagues, and we want to hear from you.
That's right. Scan the QR code that you see right there or to submit a question for the candidates. More information online at foxla.com. 9:27. We'll be right back.
Good morning. Welcome to it. 9:30 on this Monday. I'm Roxy Carpadian.
And I'm Jen Lammers. In this morning for Sandra, let's take a look at your morning headlines. Thousands of local Iranian Americans protesting in solidarity for the friends and family who were stuck in Iran. But their message was at a downtown LA demonstration.
Plus, President Trump awarded a Nobel Peace Prize from the actual Nobel Peace Prize recipient. If you're confused, you may be. We'll explain.
Also, today we honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his legacy. We'll take you live to one of the nation's largest celebrations happening in South LA. But first, a check on weather. Good morning.
And good morning to you. We do have a good-looking forecast for MLK Day holiday today. We're going to start this gradual cool down this week with temperatures today still in the 70s and even low 80s. But it's really going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, into Saturday where you'll notice the clouds will be increasing, and there is a chance for some showers beginning Thursday into Friday and Saturday. getting dry again Sunday into early next week before the next storm arrives. There is a more potent and looks to be a more significant storm system that could impact us next week. But this week, there's a weak one, and there's a chance for some showers in there. In the meantime, we'll get a chance to break the streak of above average high days. Look, there's more than a week of red boxes here on the calendar. And the first 4 days of this month, we had some significant rainfall, almost 2.5 inches. And it's a good thing we got that rain, too, because it does help to mitigate the fire danger. It's been so dry since. 78 is what we're expecting for downtown LA. That is 10 degrees above the average of 68. Our sun will set at 5:11 this afternoon. 70s and 80s right there, as you can see, for our high temperatures today, including that 81 in Corona and Riverside. I'll send it back to you.
Hi, Maria. Thank you. So developing this morning, unrest continues in Iran, where thousands are protesting against the regime and the deadly government crackdown.
That's right. Here locally, Iranian Americans showing their solidarity, marching in support of the brave voices in their native country. Haley Winslow in downtown LA with reaction from protesters.
Imagine you're sitting in Iran, your son and your daughter, and your family is killed.
Thousands of protesters pack Grand Park in front of City Hall in downtown LA Sunday, fighting for freedom in Iran, where across the globe, thousands are being killed for doing the same.
When they go out and protest, they're fighting bullets. When they go out and protest, they don't know if they're going to go home at night.
I've got voice messages right now from Iran, from Isfahan and Kerman 2 hours ago. They shoot people in the head and then they take all their organs and sell them. They show the face of the dead only for 6 seconds to a family, close them up, and they say we have to bury him now. And they ask for money for the bullets that they killed them.
I'm living in San Diego. I come here, I drive 3 hours to come here. Innocent kids. Everybody they see, they just assassinated.
For many Iranians in LA, their second home, the anguish is deeply personal. Families back in Iran, unreachable, with internet blackouts, no transparency, and no way of knowing who is alive or dead. Most demonstrators here support Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi.
He is the leader of this revolution. There has been an informal election.
Protesters march through downtown LA, pause for moments of silence, and rally behind Iranian speakers, including celebrity artists and athletes.
I just hope next year we're going to be all together in Iran and this nightmare will finally end.
We are trying to get the attention of the whole world for what is happening inside of Iran.
While there are differing opinions within the community about who should lead, everyone we spoke to agrees the current regime must go.
Getting rid of this Islamic Republic is not just an Iranian problem, it's a global problem.
My dream is the freedom of those people and for them to choose whoever they want for them to lead them.
All you have to do is really look at right and wrong and follow your gut and let that judge the circumstances for you.
Democracy for Iran!
A fight for freedom, a plea for peace, and a race against time before more innocent lives are lost.
We need President Trump help.
This historic moment in Iran is the opportunity for you to let 90 million people to freedom.
World leaders, this is your chance to show who you are and show leadership.
Even with the internet shut down in Iran, people here at the protests were finding out that their loved ones were among the thousands killed, and the details surrounding their murders just gut-wrenching, to say the least. The next rally you can find and follow by going to IranCPI.net. Reporting in downtown LA, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
And as you see and hear, the Iranian American community closely watching with many deep personal ties to what's unfolding. LA City Council member Adrin Nazarian fled Iran during the Iran-Iraq War, and he built his life here in the San Fernando Valley. Now, as an elected leader, he is using his voice to stand with the people of Iran and to advocate for the freedom and the human rights. Earlier this morning, he was on Good Day LA, and I asked him how local leaders here can best support the human rights effort there in Iran.
When we come to these jobs with the experience that we all bring with different backgrounds, it allows us to be better listeners, to be better understanding of situations and to try to make sure that we're equitable in our decision making. The more we listen and the more inclusive we are of everyone's thoughts into how to move forward, the better of a society we all have as well, rather than the closed off, more repressive societies that we're experiencing right now with Iran.
In a statement on Instagram, he says that he is committed to uplifting Iranian voices and protecting their freedoms because no one should have to live in fear the way he once did.
In Minnesota, city and state leaders are pleading with angry crowds to stay peaceful and nonviolent during their protests. These calls come as Martin Luther King Jr. Day begins nationwide and as the people of Minnesota plan several rallies after the shooting death of Renee Good. There were several protests and counter-protests over the weekend, and even more federal troops may be going to Minnesota soon. The Pentagon ordered about 1,500 active-duty soldiers to be on standby for possible deployment to Minnesota.
These anarchists are starting to go out into the streets, and they are threatening American citizens.
This act was clearly designed to intimidate the people of Minneapolis, and here's the thing. We're not going to be intimidated.
1,000 Immigration and Border Patrol officers have already been sent to Minnesota. Military officials say the extra soldiers will be sent to Minnesota if the protests become more violent.
In the meantime, a top Trump administration official says the Department of Justice will not investigate Renee Good's killing by an ICE agent.
We don't just go out and investigate every time an officer is forced to defend himself against somebody or putting his life in danger. We investigate when it's appropriate to investigate, and that is not the case here.
While the DOJ won't investigate the killing, the FBI says it currently is. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension wants to conduct their own investigation as well, but says they're being shut out because the FBI won't provide them access to all the evidence. At the same time, the Justice Department opening investigation into Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis's Mayor Jacob Frey over claims that they're impeding federal agents' abilities to do their job. Walz did not address the investigation directly, but in a social media post stated this: weaponizing the justice system against your opponents is an authoritarian tactic.
The Nobel Foundation says the 2025 Peace Prize awarded to Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado cannot be reassigned even after she presented the medal to President Trump at the White House. Machado, who was honored for advancing democracy in Venezuela, gave President Trump the medal last week as a personal gesture of gratitude. Some see the exchange as an attempt to earn Trump's support going forward as Venezuela continues through its leadership change. Even though Trump now has the medal in hand, the Nobel organization says it does not change who the recipient of the award is and that Nobel Prizes cannot be gifted or shared with somebody else. However, President Trump plans to keep the medal.
Not winning the Nobel Peace Prize is one reason why President Trump is going after Greenland, and at least that's according to Norway's prime minister. So over the weekend, President Trump spelled out his sudden interest in taking over Greenland in a text to Norway's prime minister, Jonas Støre. And Trump's text was in response to the message the prime minister had sent the president asking him to discuss the crisis in Greenland and the tariffs threat to pressure Denmark to sell Greenland to the U.S. While President Trump responded to the prime minister texting, quote, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars, plus I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace. Although it will always be predominant, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. In a statement of his own, the prime minister says he has explained, that is, to Trump on several occasions that the Nobel Peace Prize is awarded by an independent Nobel committee, not the Norwegian government.
Under pressure to address rising costs, the president is asking Congress to take up his own health care plan. The framework focuses on lowering drug prices and insurance premiums and sending money directly to Americans for health savings accounts instead of to insurance companies. But the plan does not extend expired Affordable Care Act subsidies that have left millions facing higher premiums. It also does not account for people with pre-existing conditions.
My plan ends the giant kickbacks to insurance brokers and corporate middlemen.
There are bipartisan bills that if the president was interested in lowering the cost of health care, he could work with Democrats on.
The White House did not offer details on how much money the plan would send to consumers or whether money would be available to all Obamacare enrollees.
A study finds there may be no clear link between a pregnant mother using Tylenol and her child developing autism or ADHD. An international research team did review 43 studies. They found there was no meaningful link between Tylenol use during pregnancy and ADHD, autism, or intellectual disabilities in children when the medicine was used as directed. Now, one study compared siblings from the same family, one exposed to Tylenol in the womb, the other was not. There was no difference in neurodevelopmental outcomes.
As the protein craze continues to spread across America, more restaurants are adding items to their menu to satisfy those health cravings. The protein fad comes as the Trump administration flips the food pyramid to focus on meats and whole foods. Cava, Sweetgreen, Subway, Starbucks, and other companies are launching new items. Cava says it will add roasted salmon to their menu. Sweetgreen announced the Protein Max Bowl, and Starbucks has already rolled out the Protein Cold Foam and Protein Latte.
While Rams fans are thinking Super Bowl.
That's right. Mario Ramirez is standing by with fans' predictions for the NFC title game. Good morning. Go Rams.
Good morning, that's right. And they are starting to pile in here at Randy's Donuts in Inglewood, where they've got those celebratory sweet treats here this morning. Armando, come on in. Whose house?
Rams house all day, baby. Let's do it.
That's right. Let me have you turn around real quick so we can show off the gear, because you rolled up here in the swag, ready to go.
Rams house, baby.
Born and raised here from Hawthorne, what would it mean to you if the Rams made it to another appearance for the Super Bowl?
Oh, that'll be big, boy. Go out there and beat it in their hometown. That'd be nice to get it here again in Los Angeles.
And you watched the game last night. How was it?
At the edge of my seat all night long, boy. They had me at the edge of my seat.
I bet. A roller coaster of emotion.
Man, it was scary, boy, but we did it. We pulled it off. We'll do it again next week, next Sunday.
Thanks, Armando. Whose house?
I don't know if you
Rams!
Yeah, they got the idea. We got you. We surprised you.
We Rams all the way from Belize to America.
Go Rams!
Okay? Go Rams!
Go Rams!
Hey, I should have worn my Rams shirt. I didn't know you guys would have been
it's
out
okay.
here.
We surprised you. But did you guys watch the game last night?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I was heartbroken when they gave the ball back, but when that guy did the interception, man, my heart fell. I went ballistic. I didn't even know what happened after that, but all my highs went all the way up there, and I started saying, thank you, God. We won. Immediately, we won. My husband encouraged me because he's Chargers, but we all LA anyways.
Exactly.
So,
all right.
Rams got this.
One more time. Whose house?
Rams house.
That's right.
You got the shirt on.
Whose house?
All right,
Rams
we'll send it back to you guys. Rams house, baby.
House, Rams house. I love it. Ooh, I love the enthusiasm.
I love the energy.
That
See?
energy. So good. Thank you, Mario. On the AFC side, it'll be the New England Patriots against the Denver Broncos. And, of course, it'll be the Rams and Seahawks in the NFC battling for a spot in Super Bowl 60. Both games are on Sunday. Rams play at 3:30 right here on Fox 11.
The federal government is looking to offer assistance to cities that are hosting the FIFA World Cup this year. On Thursday, White House Task Force leader Andrew Giuliani toured different sites in preparation for the matches. The task force's main focus is security. The team also focusing on streamlining the visa process for ticket holders.
When I took the job with President Trump here to run the White House Task Force on the World Cup, one of the things we discussed was showing off American exceptionalism over our country's 250th birthday, and there being no larger platform than the World Cup to be able to do that.
Next month, the 48 countries participating in the Cup will find out where they will stay and practice. 500 million people have registered to purchase tickets to matches in the 11 U.S. host cities.
9:45 this morning, LA's official Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade kicks off this morning.
That's right, Coco, live in Leimert Park with more on the big event. Already a crowd behind you, Coco.
Good morning. A beautiful crowd of people are here for the King Day Parade. You can hear the cheers. Everyone is so excited for this parade to kick off in about 15 minutes. And we're talking about community members. Also, we have to shout out the National Council of Negro Women. They're here as well, representing beautifully in their purple. We also have Community Coalition out here. A lot of really wonderful groups. And I have to introduce you here to Seven. So Seven, you were telling me that you're excited about the parade. What do you want to see?
The police officers riding the motorcycles. And Mickey and Minnie.
Of course, Mickey and Minnie. And you were also telling me your favorite colors. What are your favorite colors?
Pink and purple.
Yes, so you can tell that Seven and I are going to be good friends because as you can see, I love pink as well. Thank you so much, Seven. I'm excited to watch you watch the parade. I'm also here with Queen Tequila.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Queen Tequila repping Crenshaw. Marathon continues, and I'm repping Community Coalition as well. Fight for the community. Let's go.
I'm telling you, Community Coalition is out here in force. And tell us about why it's so nice to have the King Parade every single year.
Because we can come and be in a solidarity with our community and let us know that dreams do come true. Power to the people.
And Helen, you were telling me that you used to perform in the parade.
Oh yeah, many moons ago, I used to drill team. We would stop right in this area and get judged by the judges, and we would win.
That's right.
We would win. We were the Elks and the Stilettes. Amen. This is an awesome experience to be on the other side. I am so grateful that all of us came together. We're representing Cocoa and Los Angeles County. All right.
That's right. You gotta represent. Yeah.
Cocoa with Cocoa.
I love the crowd. I love the energy as well. Everyone is so excited. I want to come up here and talk to you as well about why it's important for you to be out here.
Hi, I'm Dr. Corliss Bennett, the president of the National Council of Negro Women Los Angeles section, and we are here to represent. We normally walk, but this year we're going to watch.
That's right.
Because I think we have got to the point where we can't do the 2 miles anymore. Getting a little old, just a little bit. Not me, but I had to, they won. Yeah. But we are here to celebrate women in our community, and that is really what it's all about. Each of us are from different chapters. Compton is represented, Los Angeles area. So there'll be more soon. So come back, and this whole section will be purple.
We love that.
Park section, Compton section, Los Angeles section, and so all of us have different sections in the community so that we can hit all the women in our community. So that's what it's all about.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you. I love your purple as well. So happy King Day to everyone out there. I'll send it back to you.
I want to be out there so badly. It looks so much fun.
That looks great.
It really does.
I love so much fun.
Yeah.
Coat.
Thank you, Coco.
Coco.
So good.
Our coat queen.
She really is.
Yeah. Truly.
Okay, we have this news to get to. Get ready for some ads with your AI. OpenAI has announced that its AI chatbot ChatGPT will soon begin to show ads to users who are not paying for its premium subscription. The company says it will start rolling out the ad tests in the coming weeks. They'll appear at the bottom of the chatbot's answers and show relevant products or services based on the conversation you're having with the bot. The company also ensures the ads will not influence the information that ChatGPT gives you. OpenAI says the ads are needed since most users do not have to pay for the service.
Wikipedia teaming up with major AI companies like Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft as it celebrates 25 years online. These new deals will help the nonprofit behind the site monetize AI companies' use of its content. Wikipedia's founder, Jimmy Wales, supports AI training on its data, but says that companies should pay their fair share. Wikipedia has over 65 million articles, which makes it a top online resource.
All right, coming up in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., an incredible event happening today in Exposition Park. Good morning, Brooke.
Hey there. Yes, I'm here at the Coliseum where we are getting ready for a very big day. This is my friend Alice, an 8-year-old who is about as tall as a 10-year-old. Okay, Alice, what are we doing today?
We are volunteering.
That's right. We'll show you more after the break.
All right, let's talk about our weather today because it is looking pretty nice. We've got an area of high pressure that's still in control. Things will change as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, particularly because of this weak area of low pressure that's going to bring us the chance for showers. 10% at this point, clearing out just in time for the latter part of the weekend. And then next week, if you can see here, the leading edge of another storm system that I'm watching, that one looks to be a little more potent. So that could give us more widespread and greater chances for rain next week, Wednesday into Thursday. But until then, just this week will be that 10% chance on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Otherwise, if you're headed to the beach today, temperatures on the sand, upper 60s, maybe 2 to 4 feet in Ventura County. Otherwise, elsewhere, 1 to 3 feet, and then a little bit bigger in San Diego. 69 at the coast today. Downtown LA, 78 degrees with plenty of sunshine. There's that gradual cool down to around 66 on Friday, and that chance for showers into the valleys, the Inland Empire, 81 today, down to just the 60s, closer to average by the end of the week. The mountains, 58 degrees with a chance for rain. I wish I was talking about snow, but it's just going to be rain by the end of the week, potentially. And then the high desert area, 67 degrees, lots of sunshine. And if you're headed to the Coachella Valley, yeah, pretty warm actually today, 80 degrees this afternoon. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. So on this MLK Day, LA Works is giving back to the community through its annual volunteer festival.
It started a few hours ago, or in a few hours, it's about to begin, that is. Brooke is there now, though, with the details on the inspiring event.
Hey there, yeah, you can see people all around me getting ready. These are the volunteers before the volunteers, basically. It's a really big day. LA Works is putting this together, and it's really important. Debbie, come on over here and chat with me a little bit about what people are going to be doing today, because it's not as you seem. You know, you hear like volunteering, you think of like, you know, you think of a huge group of people. Are they cleaning something up? Is it a pickup? No, there's a lot going on here.
A lot. This is our volunteer festival.
Yes.
And so there are projects throughout the Coliseum, from making seed balls to putting together education, equity felt boards for little reading dogs for schools. So everything's going to be taken to nonprofits throughout Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's just like bulking up our community organizations for the day, which is really amazing in a huge way, too, because people are really enthusiastic about this.
That's right. Everyone's coming together as a community, and that's what's so exciting is people are really learning about and getting to know one another together and doing something good while they're here for it.
Sash, come on over here, because we are also here at the Coliseum for a very special reason, right? It's important to be here today in particular.
Yes. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. actually spoke here in 1964. So it's bringing it all back together. The Coliseum has always been a place of community impact, so we love seeing it here. LA Works came to us. They outgrew their previous location, so we're happy to have them here for 4 years now.
Believe it or not, they're about to outgrow this place. They are maxed out, but still open. If it's on your heart and you want to volunteer, you can come on out here. Registration is closed online, but they say they'll take you if you show up. And here's the thing about me, you know, anytime I can pawn my job off to a child, I'll do it. Alice, come on back. Okay, you got this? Okay, right there.
Back to you.
Oh, thank you, Alice. How cute.
So cute. You're
Love
cute
that.
too, Brooke, but
yeah, you are.
Yeah, she's a cutie. Okay, so because of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday today, admission is free at more than 200 California state parks. Governor Gavin Newsom waived entry fees after President Trump canceled free admission to national parks today. This is the first time ever that there's no charge to enter state parks on MLK Day. Some Southern California spots, including Malibu Creek State Park, Crystal Cove State Park, and Chino Hills State Park.
This is actually our first time in this park, but we just thought it'd be nice to come out here while we got some free time and enjoy the sights and the sounds of nature.
I think we can anticipate a lot of folks from outside of California that might already be here for vacation, and it being a 3-day weekend.
Today's free day, funded by the State Parks Foundation and non-taxpayer dollars. You still need to pay a camping fee if you're looking to stay at the park. Volunteers will also take part in cleanup and restoration projects today. What is happening?
What are you doing? He's not even
I
on.
just realized that
Why are
the
you
set comes apart.
taking the desk apart?
What are you doing?
Bob is coming up next, which is
In
why
case you didn't know,
he's here.
He's making his presence.
Just come over, grab a seat. All right,
You're already here.
I'll tell you what's coming up. At 10 o'clock, Wallet Hub out with a list of the best and worst states to raise a family. We'll tell you where California ranked.
And Prince Harry is in a London courtroom today. We have details on the lawsuit that brought him there.
And we'll tell you why one state has declared today Dolly Parton Day. And yes, Bob.
And yes,
will be
Bob,
joining us.
Come out here already. Oh my God.
Why?
I'm bringing my own desk.
What is wrong with you?
Just a weirdo.
Just come sit down.
I didn't realize the desk came apart.
Weirdo. Well, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, go do some cleaning.
That's fun. It hasn't
Just
cleaned in
clean it
50
up.
years.
Good morning and welcome to it. 10 a.m. right here, and here's some of the stories we're covering for you this morning.
We are talking about football. The Rams are on their way, possibly, to another Super Bowl appearance. We're going to hear from fans, including a special fan coming up in a live report.
Oh, hi, it's me. I was watching Mario. Okay, we have the offshore flow with us. Look at the current wind situation still coming out of the east and northeast. Not too much in the way of strong winds. No wind advisories in effect, but we do have a chance for rain back in the forecast. So I'll go over all those details when I come back.
And he dressed everyone from Hollywood stars to queens and first ladies. This morning we are remembering the life of the fashion icon known by just one name, Valentino.
Though today we are, of course, remembering the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Did you know, I did not, Martin Luther was actually not part of King's birth name?
So his father, Michael, who was also a pastor, traveled the world on a religious journey when his son was young.
And during the travels, he gained a great deal of respect for the German monk Martin Luther, who initiated the Protestant Reformation. When he returned home, he changed both his name and his 5-year-old son's name from Michael King to Martin Luther King. Some other things you might not know about the civil rights icon is that he entered college at just 15 years old, skipped 2 years of high school, and going on to Morehouse College in 1944.
Went to my alma mater, Boston University. He got his theological degree there, a graduate degree. Did you know that MLK was arrested 29 times during his fight for equal rights? One of those arrests led to his iconic message known as Letter from a Birmingham Jail, which gave us quotes like, "Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
And lastly, did you know after his death, the King family filed a wrongful death civil suit against the U.S. government and won? 12 jurors reached a unanimous decision that King's death was a result of a conspiracy that included the government and the mafia. The King family was awarded a symbolic $100, which they donated to charity.
Big parade happening in South LA today. We'll tell you much more about that coming up. In the meantime, if you're watching us, perhaps you have the day off, and we'll tell you what is open and closed for this federal holiday. Federal offices are closed, so are banks and post offices. There will be no mail delivery, with regular business resuming tomorrow. UPS closed as well, while FedEx has some services available.
So he was a fashion icon known by just one name, Valentino. Valentino Garavani, the jet-setting Italian designer, has passed away in Rome. He was 93 years old. His foundation made the announcement this morning. Valentino was famous for his glamorous gowns, often, of course, in his signature Valentino red. His clientele included royalty, first ladies, and A-list Hollywood stars for nearly 50 years. His body will repose at the foundation's headquarters in Rome on Wednesday and on Thursday. That's where it will be. And then the funeral will be held Friday at the Basilica Santa Maria degli Angeli dei Martiri. Wow, it's a mouthful. In Rome's Piazza della Repubblica, if you're familiar with that.
He had a very specific style, right? It was
it was
elegant,
very elegant. That's it.
Simple but elegant, really nicely tailored, beautiful dresses.
Yes, the Valentino red is very specific.
Very iconic, yeah.
Very, but 93 years, quite a life.
Quite a life.
Okay, back to the celebrations. I think they're still going on. Big day, right? The Rams win. It feels good. Here we go.
Championship game.
Just like that, but it wasn't just like that. It was intense. The Rams' Harrison Mevis kicks a 42-yard field goal in overtime to beat the Chicago Bears 2017, sends the Rams on to the NFC Championship game, which, of course, is next weekend.
In 2025.
Great job by our group finding a way. I thought our defense was outstanding. Thought special teams made the plays that they had to make, and then offensively, man, I did not do a very good job for our group tonight, but I thought our guys were able to overcome it.
It's a team effort. We got a resilient group. Love being a part of it. Obviously, things we can do better, but we found a way to win the football game, and in January and February, that's what matters.
So the Rams start getting ready to battle the Seahawks in Seattle in the NFC title game next week.
That'll give emotionally exhausted Rams fans a little bit of time to regroup. Let's go to Mario joining us in Inglewood with more reaction. You've been talking to people, and it seems like everyone's in such a great mood.
Yeah, exactly. They are not exhausted out here at all. And I may have found the biggest Rams fan, Earl Rhodes. Come on in. Whose house?
Rams house.
Yes. All right. You've got
What's up, LA? How you doing? Yo.
I don't even have to intro him. He just goes on by himself. 29. Turn around. Let's see the gear. All right. Now he's got the Dickerson jersey on, and you know this guy is a hardcore fan because he's got the ink to prove it. Tell me about this tattoo.
Yo, this says everything. Even when they went to St. Louis, this was everything. You know, nice. No switching up. We don't change team. Loyalty, when something goes wrong, we stay on point. LA, we're going to take this year.
Okay, so we were just talking about the game last night. It was a nail biter. We're going to show some of the highlights here, but what did you think as you were watching from home?
That touchdown that he threw at the last minute for Chicago Bears.
Caleb Williams, yeah.
Took the air out of us, man. Come on. LA, did we go crazy? Oh, we were hot. I'm really trying not to.
No F-bombs. No, none of that.
Yeah, okay. But did we not do it in the end? Matt Stafford, everybody came through in the end, and the thicker kicker, ball! It's over.
I love it. So what would another appearance in the World Series, or I should say the Super Bowl, mean to you, Super Bowl 60?
That's everything. LA, is it not everything? That's everything. If we go back, we're taking it, and it solidifies everything for us. We are the kings, the champs, the world champs, and that for that day, we're the best in the world.
Any last words?
I love LA. I love the Rams. I love you, wifey.
And with that, I ask you, are you not entertained by this Rams fan out here?
Great.
Ask him, Mario. Ask him, Mario, about taking on the Seahawks because they have a lot of USC players there. I mean, Sam Darnold is on the team as well. So this is a very tough team. It's going to be a tough championship game.
Should I be saying something else?
Yeah, what about the Seahawks? Bob is asking, you know, they've got a stacked team. This might be a challenge here coming up on Sunday.
Okay, so it's going to be a heavyweight bout. It's going to be Muhammad Ali and Foreman.
Next one.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we got to come in swinging. We need our Rams fans to come through very hard. We're going to show up, show out, and get them.
Wow.
Get them.
Get them. Yeah, he went back to the Ali Foreman days. Wow.
Seahawks, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
He was a true fan, guys.
We're coming for you.
All right.
And we mad.
He's great.
And we're going to play angry.
Still going.
Still going.
He's great. We need, oh my gosh, he's hilarious.
Get it. Make sure you get his information. We need to contact him.
Totally. Oh my gosh, he's awesome.
Let's take you to the AFC side. It's going to be New England against Denver. Of course, it'll be the Rams and Seahawks, as he was saying, the NFC battling for that top spot for Super Bowl 60. Both games are on Sunday. And the Rams are playing on Fox 11 at 3:30.
Okay, Super Bowl is just around the corner, and one band is set to take the stage to mark 60 years of the NFL.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
The Bay Area's own Green Day kick off the big game on opening ceremony. You can expect some of the best known hits as the NFL celebrates the game's history with past Super Bowl MVPs taking the field. Frontman Billy Joe Armstrong saying this: they're honored to join the celebration. It will happen on February 8th at Levi Stadium.
Football fans, prepare for the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny is releasing a trailer for his upcoming halftime show. The Puerto Rican performer put out his video showing him dancing with a variety of people to one of his top songs. He says it's an invitation, an open invitation for people around the world to come together for the performance.
I'm excited about that.
I know.
Halftime show.
I like that song.
I do too. I like this video. It's like
it
really
sounds like
fun.
a holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're like on the beach.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
With your little mojito.
Couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Maria, you got your mojito?
Got your mojito. What's going to be your drink of choice for the Super Bowl?
That's a really good question. There's some punch that we have at home. It's magic punch that a friend of mine made.
What else are you serving up?
You know what? I'm thinking maybe wings.
Wings.
Yeah.
Do you make them or you buy them?
Oh, please. You think I would make?
I don't know. They're not hard to make.
Me? You don't know me by now? I cook just about as much as Roxia does.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a sad bunch.
Yeah. Why? Why?
Non-cooking, like no one cooks.
Do you have children?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Maria.
So there you go. I mean, we're busy people.
You're not going to win this.
You're not winning.
Let it go,
Bobby. Let it go.
Simmer down.
Like the one person who doesn't have children. I'm the one who cooks.
Exactly, because you have time.
That's right. So we are ordering some chicken wings. Take that. We've got this. They love it over at Wingstop when we order. Anywho, let's talk about this. The weather today. We do have a lot of celebrations. We have some parades today going on around town because of MLK Day, and high pressure will dominate. Now, as we get to Wednesday, Thursday, this area of low pressure is going to move in. It's a weak one. So we're talking about a 10% chance for showers on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then clearing out Sunday before the next system moves in. And I'm thinking maybe next week, Wednesday, Thursday, will be a little bit more of a potent system rolling in. So I'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, right now it's 63 in Burbank, 68 downtown, 60 in Corona and Riverside, to that 50 degrees in Big Bear. Here are the highs today. Pretty nice, actually. 80 degrees in Palm Springs, 67 in the high desert, upper 50s up into the mountains with a lot of sunshine in Big Bear. Valleys, Inland Empire, low 80s, 78 for downtown LA, which is down from yesterday's 83, but that's still 10 degrees above normal. So that's 69 along the coast with some sunshine. I'll show you the 7-day forecast. We'll talk more about the chances for rain when I come back. All right, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. A man arriving to his house last night was shot by 2 suspects in Van Nuys.
Let's go to Gigi right now, live with more on what led up to the shooting. What do we know, Gigi?
Well, police are still searching for those suspects. Detectives getting to work to interview the victim, who lives here on Sherman Way. This is just east of Woodman Avenue in Van Nuys. You might be able to make out his apartment complex. And it was here that he was arriving home when he was confronted in the subterranean garage by those 2 suspects. Take a look. It happened last night just before midnight. The 43-year-old man arriving home, parking his car, when he said or told police that the 2 men walked up to him. They were possibly wearing masks or hoodies that partially covered their face. There was an exchange of words, and then one of the suspects shot the victim in the leg. The victim taken to the hospital, where he remained early this morning. As for the suspects, they just took off. Now, police tell me they don't know if this was an attempted robbery or if this victim was targeted for some other reason. If you have any information, if you saw something out of the ordinary last night on Sherman Way just before Woodman or east of Woodman, please call the LAPD. Reporting live, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.
All right, Gigi, thank you for that. Meanwhile, Caltrans has reopened a stretch of Topanga Canyon Boulevard from PCH to Grandview Drive. It was closed over the weekend so crews can install this underground pipe designed to help reduce debris flows during rainstorms. Crews have plans to install more sections of concrete pipe, which will mean additional overnight closures throughout the week. And 10:14, it is MLK Day, which means there are some free experiences waiting for you. Those details just ahead.
Also, Brooke is spending MLK Day at the Coliseum.
Hey there, I'm here at the Coliseum, where they are using today to give back, helping so many different community organizations. I'll tell you what they're doing exactly and how there is still time for you to join in, how you can do so. Stay with us.
Ooh, look at all that sunshine on Brooke. It's just golden. We do have a little tiny bit of traffic, but you know what? It's mostly holiday light, which is great news. Good Day Late Traffic is brought to you by, let me turn around. Oh yeah, My Home Sold. I just wanted to make sure. My Home Sold bringing you this traffic report right now. Let's take a look at one of our live traffic cameras. It is, let's see, this is the northbound 5 freeway. These are the cars that are coming at you here, but both the north and southbound side at Yale, I believe, moving nicely here in Orange County area. We do have some drive times in and out of downtown LA, and so far so good. It has been consistently really nice. We've got great speeds here. Westbound 10 between the 5 to the 405, 17 minutes. This is going towards Santa Monica and the beach. Northbound 110 between the 405 to the 10, 15 minutes going towards downtown. And on that west 60 between the 57 to the 5, just 21 minutes. Here's a look at some of the other traffic hotspots.
Hello, I'm Adrin Hernandez with MyHomeSold.com, and we want to buy your house cash. We'll give you a cash offer for your house today. Sell your house the easy way with no commissions, no fees, no repairs. For free, no obligation cash offer. Go to MyHomeSold.com.
Because I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
In honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, more than 200 state parks across California will offer free admission to those parks. Popular spots like Mount Tamalpais State Park are expected to be busy. Park advocates say providing access to the state's public spaces is a fitting tribute to Dr. King's legacy. Governor Gavin Newsom made the announcement about the waived park entry fees. He said it's in response to President Trump canceling admission to federal parks on the MLK holiday.
Teachings and missions were about fair access to recreational parks for all people. So that makes us very honored to support that mission.
If more people came and saw these kind of resources that we have in California, we pay taxes for, it's your land, people will appreciate them a lot more.
While state parks will be free statewide, national parks like Yosemite and Joshua Tree will still charge regular fees under new federal rules. Thousands of volunteers at local, state, and national parks across the country are expected to take part in trail restoration and cleanup projects.
And on this day, LA Works is giving back to the community through its annual volunteer festival.
It's all about service. We've got Brooke with details on this inspiring event. Hi there.
Hey there. Yes, it is all about service today. I've been saying all day. This is a day on, not a day off, even though you're not working, right? That's what we're doing here. We're giving back. Talk to the people. What's going on today?
Today, we're LA Works. We're out here at the Coliseum. We're giving back to people, and we have a bunch of different projects.
So talk to me.
Okay, so we have health equity.
Okay.
And we have environmental equity. We have a bunch of different stations where volunteers can come over and they can give back.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah, so this is a big anniversary. Yeah. So talk to me about the importance of that, because just simply spreading the word about the importance of giving back, that's why you all are here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like LA is in a hard moment, and we're like, how can we bring together community? Yeah. How can we bring together Angelinos who really care about this day and who care about community? So we spread that through volunteerism, and we have 3,000 people who are going to be here today. So it's going to be great, but we still have space. So if people want to come through, they totally can.
They totally can, and you two are volunteering, right? Is that what's going on? So why are you out here today?
I just love giving back to my community and bringing friends, and it's just a really fun experience, and you get to learn a lot of things, especially with the activities.
I think that's part of the fun, right? You're going to be out here with a bunch of like-minded people that are just here to have fun by giving back, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she came out here, encouraged me to come out here and give back to the community, help volunteer. It just feels good to volunteer.
I love it. And you put on your fur. You said, okay, we're going to be sharp while giving back. I feel you. Okay, there is still time if you want to join these fashion, what should I call you? Fashion giants, okay, right here next to me. There is still time. You can no longer register on the website, but they say, hey, if you come down here and you want to help, they're not going to turn you away. So, see, you heard it.
You're not
Please
kidding.
come. Yeah, all right.
They've
Back
got
to you.
style. Yeah, look at them. They're looking good.
They do. They're saying you have style.
They look sharp. Thank you, Brooke. New tax changes could add extra money to some seniors with moderate and lower incomes. Many seniors 65 and older can claim new benefits, whether they take the standard deduction or itemize, beginning this tax season. Some seniors will qualify for a new bonus deduction of up to $6,000 for individuals and up to $12,000 for couples filing jointly. The deduction is designed to help lower and middle income retirees, allowing tens of millions to keep more of their income. The deduction phases out for seniors with a modified adjusted gross income of $75,000 for single filers and $150,000 for joint filers. The deduction expires after the 2028 tax year.
The U.S. Department of Education putting on hold plans to seize tax refunds or garnish wages of Americans who have student loans in default. The department says it's going to revise student loan repayment regulations in order to align them with the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which was passed in July of 2025. The department says it wants to help student loan holders resume on-time payments with more clear and affordable options.
The mission to send humans back to the moon is one step closer. Listen to this. NASA's Artemis 2 moon rocket mission, which will see astronauts flying around the moon for the first time in more than 50 years, is scheduled to launch on February the 6th. In preparation, the rocket is being moved to the launch area in Cape Canaveral. The flight will last about 10 days and take the crew around the moon. NASA Administrator Jarek Isaacman says it is the start of a long journey, one that is nearly a decade in the making.
This vehicle, along with about 8.8 million pounds of thrust, is going to accelerate the Artemis 2 crew here to near-Earth escape velocities, so just under 25,000 miles per hour, farther into space than we've ever sent humans before around the moon, back here safely to Earth.
The astronauts won't be orbiting or landing on the moon. They won't come until a third flight in the Artemis lineup, which is expected to launch no earlier than 2027.
Wow, it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, I know.
Financial site Wallet Hub out with a new survey of the best states to raise a family. Spoiler alert, California only came in at 29.
I wonder what they're using to measure this. The survey looked at 5 categories: family fun, health and safety, education, child care affordability, and socioeconomic. So here's the list of the top 5. Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Nebraska.
The bottom 5, Alabama, Nevada, Mississippi, West Virginia, and dead last, New Mexico.
It's all subjective, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's just expensive to live here. That's the biggest deal. But when you have like the weather that we have right now and you realize like how beautiful and to raise a family, this is pretty.
Costs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Coming up, it's a great day for a parade. We've got Coco out there. Good morning.
Good morning. A great day for a parade indeed, and we are talking about the MLK Day Parade. Look at the crowd here. Everyone's very excited for the parade to make its way over here. We'll bring you here live coming up.
And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
President Trump is ramping up pressure on Europe to cut a deal on Greenland. He's threatening a new escalating tariffs on 8 European countries if that doesn't happen. Doug Luzader has more this morning from Washington.
The president is pressing ahead on Greenland, but facing new pushback from European allies and even from some Republicans here on Capitol Hill.
Greenland may not be known for protests, but many here were out in force over the weekend.
Greenland is not for sale, one of the signs said, and they had just learned here of the president's threat of new European tariffs if the U.S. can't strike a deal to buy Greenland.
This day could not get any worse, but it just did.
It coincided with a visit by a U.S. congressional delegation to Denmark, which oversees Greenland, and that included lawmakers who say the president should back down.
The people of Denmark are very anxious, are quite concerned, and the people of Greenland even more so.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, though, defended the move, pointing to Greenland's growing strategic importance in the hemisphere.
We are not going to outsource our national security. We are not going to outsource our hemispheric security to other countries.
The president's not wrong that there's a national security issue with respect to Greenland.
Republican Ohio Congressman Mike Turner heads up the U.S. delegation to NATO's Parliamentary Assembly. He sees the president's point, he says, but he is also concerned about the attempted acquisition becoming a distraction.
I think people would prefer a focus on the economy instead of a focus on Greenland itself.
The 8 European countries that the president is targeting with tariffs, including Denmark, say this could be the start of a dangerous downward spiral. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
Talk about our weather now, as the gradual cool down will really be happening this week. Today, not so much. Still going to be in the 70s and low 80s, but a little cooler than yesterday. Thursday to Sunday will be the days this week where we are increasing our cloud cover and perhaps a 10% chance for some showers. It'll be drier early next week, and then another storm system, according to the models, could move in by the 20th, 29th. And that one looks like it could be packing a little bit more punch. So we'll wait and see if that materializes. In the meantime, we have had over a week now of above average highs, and today will be included with more red boxes. But I think by Thursday, maybe things will start to really change, as we do expect that slight chance for some showers. It's a good thing we got all that rain 4 days in a row this month of rain, which totaled up to almost 2.5 inches of rain, by the way. That, in addition to what we've already received beginning October 1st, brings us to a nice surplus here of over 8 inches so far. There's that 10% chance for some shower chances, and maybe we can add a little bit more rain to the bucket. It's been so dry so far this month, so at least all the rain that we have received is helping to mitigate the fire danger, all that moisture in the vegetation. Actually very helpful to us right now. 78 degrees for downtown LA. That's still 10 degrees above the average. Our sun will set at 5:11 later this afternoon. Here are the highs we're expecting today, anywhere from 58 in Big Bear, 80 degrees in Palm Springs, out towards San Bernardino, 81 in Corona and Riverside, 81 as well in Woodland Hills, and then along the coast it'll be nice with sunshine, but a little cooler with that sea breeze kicking in this afternoon. Around 74 in Long Beach to 69 in Huntington Beach. Back to you two.
All right, we're talking, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A lot going on, lots of events, parades included.
One of the biggest is right there in Leimert Park. We've got Coco there live along the parade route. Oh,
Making
everybody
friends.
has turned out.
Good morning. We are talking about thousands of people coming out for the King Day Parade right here in South LA, and the crowd is really getting ready. You can hear the horns for the parade to make its way around here. We're at Crenshaw Boulevard and King Boulevard as well. I want to introduce you to Lena here. You come every single year to the King Parade.
Yes.
What do you love about it?
I love everything about it. I'm telling you, everything. There's nothing that's better than anything else. Even if I can't find the right seat or a special seat, but I find something else that goes with it. It's the joy of the people who are laughing or happy. We all love it here.
I love that you said that, the joy of the people that are laughing. I've seen so much of that while I've been out here. If you can talk about why it's important to have this every single year in South LA.
Because this is our history. We can have, can Trump take this away from us? I don't think he ever could. So no, we need it because it's a joyful, and it's honoring Dr. King. I was a young girl when he died, not that young, but I loved reading about him in Life magazine. Magazines are something we hardly have anymore. No, we need to know who he is. We need to have the feeling. You can read about him, but you can feel it here. You can feel it. You'll end up meeting somebody who knew him or who saw him in person. So anything could happen. with his name, Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, Reverend Martin Luther King. No.
I love that. Thank you so much, Lena, for speaking with us. And just talking about how special today really is. I think she really hit the nail on the head for that, about how it's really bringing the community together. It's about unity. You see so many people laughing, so many people smiling as well. And like she said, I have run into a lot of people who said they marched in parades listening to Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech as well. So it means even more to them to be out here this morning celebrating Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy. The parade will be making its way around here shortly, and you know the crowd is going to go wild. I'll send it back to you.
Good time.
I like the music they're playing there.
Yep.
Like
Really good
music. Love that song.
You would sing it too.
Thank you, Coco.
Thanks, Coco. All right, the Pentagon has ordered 1,500 active duty soldiers to be ready for possible deployment to Minnesota, where protests continue. In the wake of Renee Good's shooting death, officials say that the Army's 11th Airborne Division has been given prepared to deploy orders. The troops are standing by in case President Trump does decide to invoke the Insurrection Act, which is a rarely used 19th century law that would allow him to employ active duty troops as law enforcement. The last president to invoke the act was George H.W. Bush to end the L.A. riots back in 1992.
California Republicans are escalating their legal fight over Prop 50, the voter-approved measure that redraws the state's congressional maps. After a federal appeals panel ruled in favor of the state, the California GOP wants an emergency injunction from the U.S. Supreme Court. Republicans argue the new maps amount to racial gerrymandering, while Governor Gavin Newsom and Attorney General Rob Bonta say the ruling upholds the will of the voters. We want to let you know that Fox 11 will be co-hosting a gubernatorial debate to help you get ready for this year's consequential governor's race. And we are teaming up with our Bay Area sister station, KTVU, and the Black Action Alliance to host the race for California governor. It is scheduled for Tuesday, February the 3rd, just around the corner here in San Francisco. We'll broadcast that debate right here on Fox 11 Live from 5:30 to 8 in the evening, and we will stream it on the Fox local app.
And Marla Tejas will serve as one of the 3 moderators alongside 2 KTVU colleagues. And we do want to hear from you. Scan that QR code right there to submit a question for the candidates. More information online at foxla.com.
Thousands of Iranian Americans marching in support of protesters in their native country and against the deadly government crackdown. Haley Winslow was in downtown LA with reaction from protesters.
Imagine you're sitting in Iran, your son and your daughter, and your family is killed.
Thousands of protesters pack Grand Park in front of City Hall in downtown LA Sunday, fighting for freedom in Iran, where across the globe, thousands are being killed for doing the same.
When they go out and protest, they're fighting bullets. When they go out and protest, they don't know if they're going to go home at night.
I've got voice messages right now from Iran, from Isfahan and Kerman 2 hours ago. They shoot people in the head and then they take all their organs and sell them. They show the face of the dead only for 6 seconds to a family, close them up, and they say we have to bury him now. And they ask for money for the bullets that they killed them.
I'm living in San Diego. I come here, I drive 3 hours to come here. Innocent kids. Everybody they see, they just assassinated.
For many Iranians in LA, their second home, the anguish is deeply personal. Families back in Iran, unreachable, with internet blackouts, no transparency, and no way of knowing who is alive or dead. Most demonstrators here support Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi.
He is the leader of this revolution. There has been an informal election.
Protesters marched through downtown LA, pause for moments of silence, and rally behind Iranian speakers, including celebrity artists and athletes.
I just hope next year we're going to be all together in Iran and this nightmare will finally end.
We are trying to get the attention of the whole world for what is happening inside of Iran.
While there are differing opinions within the community about who should lead, everyone we spoke to agrees the current regime must go.
Getting rid of this Islamic Republic is not just an Iranian problem, it's a global problem.
My dream is the freedom of those people and for them to choose whoever they want for them to lead them.
All you have to do is really look at right and wrong and follow your gut and let that judge the circumstances for you.
Democracy for Iran!
A fight for freedom, a plea for peace, and a race against time before more innocent lives are lost.
We need President Trump help. This historic moment in Iran is the opportunity for you to let 90 million people to freedom.
World leaders, this is your chance to show who you are and show leadership.
Even with the internet shut down in Iran, people here at the protests were finding out that their loved ones were among the thousands killed, and the details surrounding their murders just gut-wrenching, to say the least. The next rally you can find and follow by going to IranCPI.net. Reporting in downtown LA, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Fewer people are signing up for health insurance through the Affordable Care Act this year. The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, which administers the plan, saw a 3% drop. That's about 800,000 people. That includes a decrease in both new consumers and existing enrollees re-upping their plans. The final numbers won't be out until the middle of the year. The drop comes as tax credits expired. Just jacking up, that is, the prices of the plan. The House recently passed a bill to extend those subsidies for 3 years, but the measure faces an uphill battle in the Senate.
A study finds there may be no clear link between a pregnant mother using Tylenol and her child developing autism or ADHD. An international research team reviewed 43 studies. They found there was no meaningful link between Tylenol used during pregnancy and ADHD, autism, or intellectual disabilities in children when the medicine was used as directed. One study compared siblings from the same family. One was exposed to Tylenol in the womb and the other was not, and there was no difference in neurodevelopmental outcomes. The findings were published in the Lancet Obstetrics and Gynecology.
Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. Hanging in.
Yeah, hanging in. Are the kids off school today?
They are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're watching us right now.
Absolutely not.
Oh, they're not. Okay, I was going to say hi. Good morning. Good day. LA Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. A movie I know you want to see, Bob.
I do want to see
Marty
this
Supreme. I really liked Marty Supreme. And in Timothy Chalamet's latest film, he tries to make table tennis history for his character, Marty Supreme. Well, in reality, he did make history.
Do you make money at this little table tennis thing?
Not yet.
Do you have a job?
No.
Backhand! Backhand! Forehand! How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
I like that, right? So many layers, so much to unpack in that statement because you see how he gets around without a full-time job. Marty Supreme has officially made box office history. The film has become the highest-grossing domestic release for the production company A24. The Timothy Chalamet-led sports drama has now surpassed $80 million at the box office for the U.S. and Canada. And now Marty Supreme has notably passed 2016's Moonlight at the worldwide box office, which grossed a total of $64.8 million. So besides, Timothy Chalamet winning the Critics' Choice Award and the Golden Globe Award, I think that helped boost some of those box office numbers. But remember this trend about 2016, the 10-year trend? I'm going to take you back 10 years for award season theme. Moonlight won Best Picture. Now, why is that so significant? Well, it was a great film, and it is significant. But if you recall, that was the year of the whole La La Land Moonlight switch-up when Warren Beatty read La La Land. It was supposed to be Moonlight.
Oh, yes.
Remember, everyone gasped? Did you think it was a joke, a prank at first?
That is a
I
big,
just got really
big
uncomfortable.
mistake. Yeah.
It made everybody watching.
My gosh,
Everyone looked around. I remember we were watching it at my old job in Hollywood Today Live upstairs, and everyone just kind of looked around going, "Uh-oh, is that a joke?"
Yeah.
I don't think we've had.
It's like the Miss Universe when they called wrong Miss Universe.
Yes.
And they're like, wait a minute, I made a mistake.
That was so painful.
And everyone just bulges it. Well,
You're like, it's like, sorry, you really did win. Can I have that crown back, please?
Yeah, right. Can I get that Oscar? And that
Right, exactly.
Ooh, I know.
All right, coming up, Prince Harry is in a London courtroom today. Details on a lawsuit that brought him there.
And we'll tell you why one state has declared today Dolly Parton Day.